Yo, what's good, my Sam brothers and sisters? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna be reacting to a new video by CJ the Champ. Oh wait, that boy CJ hit 2 mil. Dang, I didn't even know he hit 2 mil. Anyway, we're gonna be reacting to one of his videos called 2003 General Grievous was the devil. General Grievous has always been a demon with with spider arms. I think he had, like, it's right there in front of my face, and I can't even count on his arms. I think he has three on both sides. No, he has two. He has two, bro. I'm getting confused with the Lego one. Anyway, let's get into the motherfucker. Okay, let me stop. I'm just too much.
Shut your clanker ass up, B1.
Yo, that's what we starting off with. Is that Anakin?
Someone
Bro, just
wrong with
murked
him.
that.
That's not
Jesus.
human, man. He's not regular, man.
Yo, mind you, I've never seen this
Nigga's
this
the
version
devil,
of Star
man.
Wars. I don't even know what this is. The Forbidden
All right,
Force.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Dang.
to a brand new series on the channel, The Forbidden
Bro, I
Files.
swear.
Now let me quickly explain to y'all what this
CJ
is.
and his big ass
These
head
are
on
not
fucking shit.
trials. These are files and cases for characters that, quite honestly, don't even need a trial. This
Okay, so, oh yeah, I was about to say. So if these are case files for characters that don't even need a trial, that's a switch from what he did with Broly. He literally said that Broly and Shredder were one of those characters that literally were just complete and utter devils. But he still made cases for them before he did the case files. So he's
is the
switching
new
up.
tier called the Forbidden Tier.
Look at Batman. Of course, Batman got to be there. Of course, Batman got to be there. The man over here scaring the Grim Reapers. Dude scared death.
Don't even need a trial. This is the new tier called the
Reverse
Forbidden
Flash is
Tier, and it is
bruh.
strictly reserved for legends of the game. And we're
Yup.
starting this series off with a character that was so disgustingly broken, he had to get nerfed. And that is none
Oh,
other
yeah.
than 2003 General Grievous. This nigga Grievous in 03 was the devil in animated form. Niggas talk about 03 Grievous like niggas talk about
Bro,
Vaughn.
yeah. Bro, every single time I get on the internet, bro, I'm constantly hearing people talk about King Von was a demon, bro. If he, what that boy said, if he wanted you out of there, he will do that all by himself. He will get you out of there himself. So, like, come on, bro.
Was a Jedi killing machine. That
Literally.
was non-force sensitive, by the way. Like, for real, deadass.
He was not force sensitive?
If he wanted you out of there, he go do it himself, on feet by himself. The nigga straight
He
up.
literally just did the. He just made the same joke I just made. Jesus Christ. But nah, I didn't even know General Grievous wasn't a force wielder. I thought he had the force. So he was a killing machine without the force. I'm pretty sure General Grievous is part human. So he's literally a man that got turned into the robot, the cyborg robot to go murdering Jedi. Bro, I swear the Order hated Jedi that bad that they put a man in a robotic outfit just to go murk some Jedi, bro. And he didn't even have powers. He was killing people.
Had to go.
But guess what? He can't touch Yoda, though. He can't touch Obi-Wan, though. Actually, I think he did touch Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan got touched. Never mind. Let me stop.
Let me just give y'all a warning right now before we even start. If you have only seen Grievous from Revenge of the Sith in 3D Clone Wars and have never seen this man in the 2D
I think the only version of General Grievous I've seen is from the Lego games. The live action. I'm pretty sure he was in live action, and also some Star Wars games. And I think there was only one I saw from the 3D version, and he died in I think 15 episodes.
version, then woo, you're in for a ride. So let's not waste no more time.
Bro, I
Without
need to learn
further
how to
ado-
draw like these people.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Case 1. Sliming out multiple Jedi at once.
Yup.
Now, this right here was Grievous's first appearance in any type of
Oh
Star
wait,
Wars
Grievous
media.
does have
And
3
man, I'll
arms.
tell
Well,
you,
3
bro,
arms on each hand.
This, on record, has to be one of the craziest character debuts of all time. So this is
Yep.
how this went down.
That's
While
like what happened
Anakin
with
and
Cell.
Obi-Wan was finishing up a mission.
What the Okay, first off, why the hell does Anakin and Obi-Wan look like the Greek portraits of Greek gods and people from Rome. Like, am I tripping? Hold on. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let's go. Okay, don't get off me from my spelling, okay? Shoot. I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. See? See? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Hold on. And then if you go like to if you go to like bro, look, hold on. What please, bro, I swear, bro, that was hold on, wait. See, bro, I swear to God, I'm not tripping. I swear I'm not tripping. I swear to Kami, I'm not tripping, bro. That's ridiculous. Why did they animate it like that? That's weird.
On this one planet, they get hailed from this one Jedi Master, and this man is
Who that
fighting for
is?
his life and panicking. Bro was on the line like, General Kenobi, we need immediate evac.
I was like he blocking them blast though.
He's unstoppable. Oh God, what the hell?
Ooh.
And the next thing that you see when they swap to that planet is this man falling over and dying, and Grievous stopping the communicator in the ground. The first time you ever catch a glimpse of this demon is him booming a Jedi Master. Not just a regular Jedi Knight.
A Jedi
whole-ass
Master.
Master. That is fucking horrifying. Now let's continue.
I ain't gonna lie. Anyone's except for anyone except for the Jedi Council are buns. Any literal Jedi Master that is not in a Jedi Council and we don't know their names, they're buns. Let's just be real. That's how they did in Star Wars, bro. Luke Skywalker did not join the freaking council. Excuse me, the council. But he was on his way to joining the council. Luke was him. Luke Skywalker was him. Like if he wouldn't have vanished years ago, he would have literally been on the council. But the thing is that Luke died. I mean, not Luke. I mean, Master Yoda died. While Luke was currently trying to free his father from the freaking Death Star. I'm pretty sure it was the second Death Star. No, it was the first Death Star. Boy, these boy.
The other Jedi that are with the Master that just got boomed are being
Got
completely
bammed.
surrounded by an army of droids. So while they
Yo,
had
the
them
clone
completely
troopers.
surrounded at this abandoned ship, Grievous makes
Yeah,
them
those advanced
cease
clone
fight.
troopers.
And after he made all the
Clone
droids stop
Wars.
shooting, this man got on the mic and said, "Attention, Jedi scum! You are surrounded by the glorious Separatist
Brother,
army.
this is that Shaggy?
By the glorious Separatist army."
Bro, that is Shaggy. Mind you, this is the animation of Samurai Jack. This is Samurai Jack animation. I know it is. You ain't never seen nobody in their life in any animation ever hold any type of sword weapon like this but Samurai Jack. Look at the curves and the sharp edges. That is Samurai Jack. You cannot tell me otherwise, bro. Mind you, this is a Jedi Knight. Why is he here? He should not be here. He's a Jedi Knight. Any Jedi that has a green lightsaber is a Jedi Knight. He should not be in this fight.
Now I could have my character switch you right now, but where will be the fun in that? So I, General Grievous,
That boy terrified.
Commander, and slam you niggas out myself.
Why he saved some of his empathy?
So after Grievous drops
Boy,
the
he
mic
dropped
and
the
proclaims
bombshell
that
on
he's
him.
gonna slime out the Jedi
Hey, yo.
himself,
Hey,
they all start
CJ,
taking
chill.
positions and getting prepared for this nigga. because Grievous is walking towards them right now. And let me say this real quick. The Jedi in here are no pushovers, especially these three. Long-head ass Kiadi Mundi, who is a member of the Jedi Council, Shakti, who was a pain in the ass to fight.
Oh yeah, Jedi Unleashed. Yeah.
The alien shorty that took like 10,000 backshots from clones in Revenge of the Sith. Like, these are known Jedi masters. And the fact that this man Grievous had this long head ass motherfucker sweating bullets is insane.
Oh,
so while Grievous was approaching them, all they could hear was his footsteps echoing around the wreckage. They couldn't tell where this dude was at all. So this is where the insanity begins. This poor Padawan that looks like
I knew it. Fucking knew he was, bro. Oh, man, I got it confused. So he's a Padawan. Oh no, no, you should have got your Padawan out of there. He get packed up.
And believe it or not, his is actually Shaggy. Looks like Shaggy. And believe it or not, his name is
Shahagi. Nigga. Bro, I swear, Star Wars be doing the worst thing. Bro, I literally called this immediately when I saw it. That's Shaggy. Shaggy is in Jedi. He's in Star Wars. That's crazy.
Actually Shaggy. Not gonna lie, when I first watched this, I was like, why does this dude look like Shaggy?
Exactly.
Boy, oh boy, come to find out, this actually is a Jedi version of Shaggy.
That's crazy. The Jedi Padawan Shaggy, who appeared in chapter 200 of the show, was molded by the character, by the cartoon character Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Not only do they look similar, if you phonetically say Shaggy, sounds like Shaggy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Like, that is just hilarious.
It is.
But anyways, while Grievous's footsteps got louder and louder, Shaggy, being the same scary ass nigga in Star Wars as well, ended up losing his composure. So he runs outside just to get squashed by Grievous.
Gay. What was it? What was? Hold on.
Yeah, R.I.P. Shaggy. That is one of the most insane deaths I've ever seen.
Literally.
This nigga Grievous jumped from the top
Matt Hardy
and squashed him. The Sonic rings out that nigga. If you pay attention very closely, his entire body disappeared.
Literally into the ground.
The impact of that fall was so hard, his carcass was squished into the ground. His body was literally unrecoverable. So after Grievous
Dog, that's
Shaggy,
crazy.
He starts towering over all the Jedi and laughing at their asses. Then shows them his 10-foot mechanical and then just disappears. These niggas were shook because this just turned into a survival horde. Grievous really started playing Dead by Daylight with these niggas, just toying with them while he was ready to hunt them down one by one. So while they were moving back with their backs against each other, you see this nigga appear out of the shadows like Batman hanging from the roof. Dude was literally looking over them, stalking his prey. So Grievous finally decided he was ready to get active. He drops from the roof and starts going to town on these niggas. Like no 1v5 and enjoying every second of it.
Literally.
Dude, this man is a literal cheat code. He can turn his body into a Beyblade. This
Not just that, bro.
Shit
He has extra
arms. How
arms.
the hell are you supposed to fight a 10-foot cyborg that can move his body like a Beyblade? Oh, and guess what? That's not all he can do, because this is about to get even more insane. He started breakdancing on their asses.
That's crazy.
No way in hell a 10-foot cyborg.
You got it, twin. You got it. I'm just running. Nah, bro, ain't no way. If I'm not Luke Skywalker, I'm not Rey. I'm not Anakin Skywalker. I'm not Master Yoda. Obi-Wan. I'm not none of y'all, bro. I'm gone. I'm gonna go back into the training, bro. Give me in a training montage. I'm not fighting that.
Be moving like this. No, twin, nuh-uh. I be for real, bro. If I saw this shit, I'd put the saber down, bro.
Exactly.
I wholeheartedly understand why George Lucas nerfed this nigga. So as the fight continued, long-head-ass Ki-Adi-Mundi tried to force push, bro, but Grievous dodged it and landed on the side of the roof. So this is when Grievous decided
dodged
to
the
start singling
force.
them out. He jumps back in and hits the ground so hard he made a smoke screen. So this wildebeest nigga decided to go in and try to fight him one-on-one, but Grievous pulls off a crazy move. He blocks his attack. And when old boy tried to...
Bro, you have a green lightsaber. You know what that means? You're not like that. You're not like that. Bro, if you have a green lightsaber, you're not like that, bro. Put it down, bro.
Swing at him again. He dropped his saber, cut him across the middle with his green one, then just slimed this nigga with his other one. Bro boomed that musty-ass wildebeest immediately when he was 1v1 with him. So after the wildebeest Yeti hybrid got boomed, Shakti decides to throw a
Come on, Shakti, do something. Because you killed me like 200 times when I was doing Jedi
Unleashed. I refer
Unleashed.
to him as Yeet because a nigga got a turban on his head. Grievous grabs his elongated head with his grippers and slams bro's head into the ground, breaking his neck on impact. Bro didn't stand a chance. He didn't even get to swing the saber. His last seconds of life was him getting his face gripped by this man's foot. Then
you know that feet stank.
Right after that. But old boy wasn't the only person to get his face gripped. Because after Grievous boomed him, Ayla came in trying to swing, but Grievous gripped her face mid-air, then swung off of their
his body
with his feet. That has got to be one of the most insane ways to slime a nigga.
Literally.
Flying with your feet is OD. So the last two Jedi remaining were
And that
Longhead,
move was
Ki-Adi,
fire,
and
though.
Shakti. So Grievous ended up zoning them both out of their range. Then he drop kicks Ki-Adi across the stage, taking him out of the fight. And this just left Grievous one-on-one with Shakti. And he was pushing her shit. She
literally pressing her.
Barely holding on and blocking his strikes. So he ended up knocking the saber out of her hands. Then he comes in to swing on her, but Shakti barely blocks this with the force and gets sent flying into a pillar, and she is out of commission. So the last man standing was Ki-Adi-Mundi with his elongated, dingling head. So Grievous grabs Shakti's saber and picked it up with his foot.
No
and
way.
He was staring at this nigga Ki-Adi, laughing at his ass.
Nah, he's telling, come on, cuz.
With your
Boy, look like a monkey.
I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku.
So after Grievous finished taunting this
Von-
man,
Von
he ends
Cool?
up pushing Ki-Adi
Which count are we
and
talking
knocking the
about?
saber out of his hands immediately. And Grievous ends up going in for the kill. But at the last millisecond, Ki-Adi ends up getting bailed out by the clones.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the clones looked at that boy Grievous and said,
Troopers, blast that half-breed clanker.
so they start shooting at Grievous and Grievous has to dash. While the
You had to
clones
finish
are
that.
blasting every single piece of ammo that they have at this man. So while they continue trying to shoot bro
Bro.
down, Grievous decides to drop in and starts to murder all the clones in front of him. So after Grievous ended up mowing down the whole front line, a whole gunship ends up pulling
What
up
the
right in front of his face. And this is when Grievous finally decided to make a strategic retreat. So Grievous ends up hitting the dash again. That man is out of there. I know his 40-yard dash is fast as hell. And Ki-Adi and the clones end up retreating. So yeah,
Bro,
that
Ki-Adi, get
right
in the
there was
ship.
General Grievous's first ever appearance. So let's review this carnage that he caused. He crushed Shaggy into oblivion, put Wildebeest nigga up on a shirt, ripped Yeet with his feet, and broke his neck, and threw their asses across the ship with his feet, and damn near killing Shakti along with Ki-Adi-Mundi. Oh, and I forgot old boy at the beginning that got boomed on the communicator, along with his entire battalion. So yeah, this man packed up 4 Jedi, put Ayla and Shakti on a stretcher, and had Ki-Adi's ass rethinking life. This is one of the nastiest debuts a character has ever had to
Literally,
date.
bro. Way better than
Guess
Sans.
what? That was only case 1. We still got another case left. And boy, let me tell you,
You mean a
it
file?
gets even crazier.
Secondary case files.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to case 2. The siege on Coruscant. Now, what you're about to see
Bro,
are the
Coruscant
events that
stay
basically
getting
opened up
attacked.
Episode 3. Even though this series is now considered Legends continuity, this is still kind of what basically happened. So how this went down. This evil-ass conniving nigga Palpatine sent this man Grievous to invade Coruscant and capture him. So the Separatists end up pulling up to Coruscant in a massive battle.
I swear, bro, Coruscant
Now, before we
stay
get to
being
Grievous,
in battle.
we gotta take a detour real quick. because this is one of the hardest moments in Star Wars history. This nigga Captain Fordo was popping off this battle. Nigga turned into the Doomslayer. Just look at this shit. Him and his squad are being overran, but he didn't care. Bro, boomed the battle droid in front, turned around, smacked this nigga, dumped the flip in his ass, then he throws his gun
I'm like, he
blows his head off, then picked up his blaster in his left hand and
Oh, nah,
started
this the
mowing
Punisher.
these niggas down. Like, nah, bro.
That dude is the Punisher,
You know
gang.
This man was top of the leaderboard in every single Battlefront lobby. Bro just dropped off 20 droids in the span of 20 seconds.
Literally.
So while the battle continued and Captain Fordo was running up the scoreboard, we see this nigga Palpatine watching the battle,
Just sipping
tea, not giving a care in the world. This
Bro,
man doesn't
Palpatine
care
is
at all
such
what
a
is happening
bro.
right now. He's just looking at all this shit like, good. I orchestrated all this shit. I don't give a damn what's happening, nigga.
Facts.
So while Palpatine was enjoying his tea, Shock T, a bunch of troopers and 2 Jedi end up pulling up with her. And they're trying to get this man Palpatine to safety. But Palpatine was just stalling and acting like, oh, Master Shock T, greetings. Would you like to enjoy some tea with me while I
Ew,
watch
his
the battle?"
face
And she's like,
bags.
no, old ass nigga, I'm trying to get your ass to safety. But while they continued to stay in this room, they started hearing footsteps around the room. And when they started getting louder,
Oh, they're
Shock
good.
T knew immediately who this was.
Get down, Mr. President!
Hi, how are you?
So he breaks in the window, letting himself right in the room. And look at this mechanical
Boy.
lanky ass nigga ore farming. Bro really had to hit a whole JoJo's pose before he started dropping niggas off. So this nigga Grievous looking at Palpatine like,
Greetings, Master. I've come to pick you up.
shut the fuck up. You mechanical Nimrod. They're not supposed to know that shit till the 3rd movie.
Yo.
Now capture me and make it look believable. So Grievous tries to grab him, but Shock T pulls him away. And they end up taking Palpatine, and Grievous is surrounded
Bruh.
by about 20 clones. But bro didn't care that he was surrounded at all. Dude,
Wait, come to think of it, aren't like the stormtroopers technically clones because they have the exact same outfit? They gotta be clones.
was actually ecstatic, because now he can let loose and kill some niggas. So the clones start firing
They
and
just
Grievous
flaming
jumps
them.
up and immediately
Yep.
starts mowing
All
every clone in
stormtroopers
that
gotta
room
be
down.
clones.
Look at what he does to this one dude. He grabs him and
They all gotta be clones. There ain't no way.
plants him on the wall, then just slices him down the
Oh.
middle. And I'm not gonna lie, this next guy got done dirty even worse. Grievous slices bro's gun in
Yep.
half. Then he grabs him by the leg with his own leg, then
Yep.
throws him out the window. Nah, bro, that is
Bro,
one of the worst
that-
ways
what
to
was
ever
the
go out.
environmental
Bro
death?
grabbed his leg with his own leg, then sent him
Slammed him, bro.
flying,
Tossed
and
him
he's
out.
gonna fall for like 100 floors before he goes splat. Oh man, rip that guy, bro. So as he continued to murder everybody in this room,
Bro, he
let this
cooking.
clone look up
Dang.
to the sky to see God. We get to one of the nastiest kills of all time. Grievous grabs this one clone by his
By the
face
head. He
with
loves the
his
head.
grippers, then
Pause.
slams his skull into the wall.
Yo.
Oh dear God, that might be worse than
Bro,
the guy that fell on
somebody
the floor.
kill
If you look
him.
to the right, you can see the horror on this one clone's face. You don't even see his
Bro,
face,
you
but you can
gotta
tell just
kill
by the look.
this man,
If I
bro.
saw one of my homies get slimed
Whoa,
like
what
that,
the
I'm gonna be real, I wouldn't know what to do. At this point, just
Facts.
put the gun down and accept your fate, or just run. Those are your only options. Look
Literally.
what happens to this royal guard. Bro grabs him with his grippers, starts using
Bro, he
him
loves
as a
grabbing
body
him-
shield,
grabbing people with
then
his feet.
slams his body on the ground. These clones are having some of the most horrific deaths I've ever seen, because this is
Literally.
just getting ridiculous. So Grievous just continued to
Ooh.
murder everyone in that room. Those clones stood zero chance against this man.
gone,
They
bruh.
were literally used as meat
They're
shields
basically like
so
old.
Shock T and them could get away. So while they was waiting by the elevator, all they could hear were just the screams of everybody getting murdered in there. Look at this one Jedi. He is spamming the button,
He said,
trying
"Get
to
me
get
outta
the
here, get me
elevator
outta here,
to
get me
come
outta
up.
here."
This dude is horrified of what he's hearing in there. So when the screams stopped, they knew the head start that they got was over.
Yup.
Busts through the door on all fours.
Yo,
running
bro,
at them
tamed like a
rabid
like an
dog,
animal.
while
Animal.
dodging multiple force pushes. So Shock T ends up finally hitting them, buying them some time to get in the elevator, but that didn't put Grievous down at all. So later on, after they escape, they're all taking this high-speed elevator down.
Dang, the thing
So they
fast.
thought they were safe. They
Nope.
thought they had time to breathe. But
No, they
that
don't.
lasted for a whopping 10 seconds. They look to the right.
He's
and they see
running
Grievous
down
is running
it.
down the building. Oh my He is running down
Oh
a building,
my
keeping up
god.
with a high-speed elevator.
Facts.
No, bro, no,
Bro,
man.
kill
This has got to be another
him.
reason why George Lucas nervous, man, because this is ridiculous. So this one clone said, "Nah, twin, fuck this shit."
Bro,
He just
you're not
decided to
doing
shoot a
nothing.
rocket launcher at him. And I'm
You
not
just
gonna
gave him
lie,
an
was
opening
that
to get into the
warranted?
elevator.
Yes. I mean, they gotta try something to stop this man. So when they finally reach the ground floor, they are surrounded by a bunch of super battle droids. And Grievous just drops from the building right in front of them. So Mr. Manslug nigga decides to use a force howl, but Grievous was
He has a
prepared.
force howl?
He uses
That's a
those
thing?
damn grippers, digs in the ground, and starts moving through the house.
Bro, is that a shield? How did he turn his body into an Among Us character?
There was no point in fighting him. So while they was on the run, Grievous's Magna Guards end up killing the final two clones.
Bro,
So
Magna
the only
Guards
ones
are
that were
no
left standing
joke.
protecting Palpatine was Shaak Ti and the other two Jedi. So they were having to run for their
I ain't gonna lie, now I
lives
wanna learn
through
how-
the
now I
city
wanna learn
while
how to
Grievous
get,
and
like,
his
a
Magna
force
Guards were
shout.
chasing them. And this whole chase was just insane. They went from fighting
Bing,
on a
bing, bing,
ship
bump,
to
bing.
Grievous just destroying it, making it crash in the middle of the city. Then
Yep.
they ended up fighting in a subway station.
Woo.
And I'm not gonna lie, this next scene
Oh,
is
yeah,
one of
bud.
the most terrifying scenes of all time. When they thought they were safe behind
Nope.
this train, this man Grievous pops up right behind them. Jump scare of doom. So he
Some
starts
William After type
walking them down and pushing them back. Then kicks both of the two Jedi to the side. So he
Shaak
ends up
Ti.
walking up to Shaak Ti and telling her,
Salutations, Jedi scum! You may have escaped from me
Shaggy.
before, but
Oh.
today you will be slammed!
but Shaak Ti
Bro.
ends up pulling off a 10,000 IQ.
Where is
big brain
Obi-Wan
play.
and,
She used the
Anakin,
Force
bro?
to wrap this man's cape around the train.
Ooh, that's
So when
smart.
the train was ready to go, Grievous just gets yoinked. And this
How
finally
fast that boy
bought
hit
them
to
some
get that
time
bird
to
just
escape from this
whew.
man. So about a good 20 minutes passed, and they
Back.
think that they finally shaken Grievous.
Bro,
Shaak Ti
Grievous
ended
is
up
a
splitting
devil,
up
bro.
from him,
You
and the other
did
two
not.
Jedi ended up taking Palpatine to his bunker so he could be safe. So when they got in there and locked all the doors, they thought that they were in the clear.
Nope.
But they were soon about to realize not even getting yoinked by a high-speed train would stop this nigga. Grievous was waiting for them in that room the entire time.
How did he even know where that
Starts fighting
was?
The other two Jedi. And while he was doing that,
Oh,
look
wait,
at
he's
this
working with
evil
Palpatine. Of course he would know.
They're going back like, good, Grievous, good. Slime those niggas, Grievous.
I don't even know. Bro, I really don't even know why Palpatine hates Jedi so
They
much.
end up getting stuck in a lightsaber clash. And this is when Grievous finally revealed his trump card. The thing that he's most famous for. He pulls out the other two arms and starts using all four of them holes. And when he was using all four of his arms,
Nah.
they stood no chance.
They did.
Grievous cuts both of them down in a heartbeat.
Damn. Game.
And it was game over for both them. So Grievous finds Palpatine, and he looking at him like,
Aha! I've done it, Lord Sidious! Are you impressed?
They call him Lord
fucking
Sidious.
time, you half-breed clank. Now get me on the ship and let's fucking go. Okay, on a real note, Grievous actually never knew that Palpatine was Sidious. That is still
That's
hilarious to how oblivious
crazy.
he was to him. But anyways, Shaak Ti finally ends up making it to the room, but she's too late. She sees the other two Jedi dead, and Grievous holding up Palpatine, and Palpatine looking at her like, oh, hello, Shaak Ti, dear. I'm having a little trouble here. Can you please help me? So Shaak Ti runs at Grievous, but he hits her saber to the side and just chokes her. So he takes her saber.
Don't kill her,
and
please.
his collection, then decides to give Shaak Ti some actual shock. He just
W Black
electrocutes
Lightning.
the hell out of her and just ties her up and leaves her there. So Grievous ends up taking Palpatine to his ship. But before he was about to leave, my goat, Mace motherfucking Windu,
Yes, sir, Mace.
and looked at Grievous like, you a fake demon twin, and crushes this.
Bro, oh my god. Bro, they got what they got. They had freaking Yoda, Mace, and there was one more. That was the main three, the big three of the Jedi Council, boy. The big bro. Mace literally uses. Mace uses some of the dark side abilities, and also some of the normal Jedi abilities. This dude used dark abilities and the Jedi abilities. He combines them together. This man Mace is literally OP. Bro got he got a purple lightsaber. Bro, the purple lightsaber is one of the rarest lightsabers to ever have. Bro, it's both light and dark. And he's black.
He had this man Grievous leaning
Good
back.
representation.
Lord have mercy. And this is the incident in this continuity that gave him that iconic cough. So after the ship takes off, the incident in this continuity. He had this man Grievous leaning back. Lord have mercy. And this is the incident in this continuity that gave him that iconic cough. So after the
Cause his ribs were still crushed. Why did he never get that fixed?
ship takes off and Grievous escapes, Revenge of the Sith starts. But yeah, that's basically the end of Case 2. So let's look at our final Carnage report for Case 2. This man launched a full invasion on Coruscant.
Look at Yoda.
Into the Chancellor's room and slimed like 20 clones in the most brutal way fashion. Then decided to chase the Jedi throughout the whole city, then kill 2 of them and knock out Shakti for a second time.
Dude.
This is some of the most wicked work of all time.
Facts.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the end of our first ever Forbidden File. I hope everybody can clearly see and understand why this demon got nerfed. Because if he was moving like this in Revenge of the Sith in 3D Clone Wars, then dear God, the Republic would have been cut. So yeah, 2003 General Grievous, that nigga had to go, just straight up. So with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all want any more Forbidden Files because I have a whole list of these. And also make sure to follow the other socials because that is where I'll tell y'all what all the future videos will be. And until next time.
Boy, General Grievous is a dog, bruh. That is terrifying. Bro, I don't even know. Bro, no. Hey, man, like, that was the video, man. Y'all like, comment, whatever y'all do. Bro, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.